So how you doing tonight?
I am good. This will be the third Echo seed I've seen today, so hopefully I can... Let's do this thing! I don't think there are any gentlemen agreements, so it's going to be a standard start from the ship.
Yes, it is.
Standard elevators, standard translators, standard everything. So this will be a pretty straightforward beginning. Everybody's going to start from the ship, or everybody, these two are going to start from the ship and go straight to the hive. Go through the hive, go through the tasks and all that other stuff, and we'll see what happens.
Indeed. But yes, folks, despite the events of last night, DCR has elected to take the very sportsmanlike approach and has decided that there will be a rematch tonight, and this is the result of that decision.
And this is the final match. Who will decide who faces Jagger G in the finals? To be determined when that's going to be.
Yeah. Unfortunately, both runners having a little bit of trouble getting out of Hive Chamber B, because
that Morph Ball tunnel is just stupid. There's lots of hidden collision and angles are bad, and it's obnoxious.
Pretty much. But yeah, both our runners clearing the Hive Chamber sub 90 seconds, so we're going to start with the industrial site skip here. DCR needed a couple of tries to pull that off. Nope, Bash having a little bit of difficulty as well.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, that's probably of the like 5 slope jumps that you can do in the early game. I would say that's in the top 3 among the hard ones. Because there's Task Jump, which I would say is like probably second hardest. There's the jump series that gets you through Sacred Path Elevator nice and quick without doing the Kinetic Orb Cannon puzzle. Dupe Jump and the other slope jump to get out of GFMC are probably the 2 easier ones, I would say.
Looks to me like the Task Jump is getting ignored. I can't see it. It looks like a missile or a beam ammo expansion up there. I can't determine from this quality.
Yeah, it didn't look particularly spectacular. And actually, Bash... yeah, he took a look at it, but I still can't see what it is.
DCR looked really short there.
The camera in the Trooper Security Station can be a little weird.
And what do we get here? Missiles? Of course.
Looks like it.
The missile launcher, too, not Seekers, surprisingly.
Yeah, actually, it's funny you mention that. As of the last few matches in particular, it does seem like Seekers have not been showing up quite as often.
Which is interesting.
And actually, yeah, Digorath in chat pointed out it was DCR specifically who really pushed for the rematch. Despite being in a rather favorable position in that last race. So again, we want to just say that that was a very sportsmanlike move of him to do that.
And this elevator here is going to take us to Temple Access Emerald, which takes us to the Temple Sanctuary, which gives us our first quote-unquote boss fight.
I do believe that was most likely, I want to say that was Space Jump boots there in Transport A Access.
Yeah, it sure looked like it. If not, it's something that's big and blue and glowy.
I will have another quick look at the playback to verify, and indeed it is Space Jump boots.
Yeah.
How about that?
I have a feeling we're going to be getting our Morph Ball bombs up here.
We're probably going to be getting Emerald Translator really soon as well.
Yeah, that's right. It's not a random elevator. True.
Yeah, because the thing I've noticed about tournament seeds is that, in particular, Emerald Translator tends to show up early if Transport A Access is progression. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we got back to... I would laugh, actually, a bit if we got back-to-back translators.
That would be great, but then we can't get the item.
Unfortunately.
which we need both. So we're definitely gonna get Violet up here. You have to continue forward.
Yeah, the two items we're going to one of the items we're going to have to get eventually is Violet Translator. Really?
What?
So Dark Alpha Splinter had Meme Burst.
Well, that's not what I was expecting there.
Yeah, that's not something. It's not often you get a super missile combo besides super missiles off of Alpha Splinter, but oh boy, I'm a little concerned about this because for the record, I did roll this seed, so I assume all responsibility for any intricacies and misfortunes that befall both of our runners tonight. I accept this with pride.
Well, at least that Sunburst, might be useful on Grapple Guardian.
Grapple Guardian, Emperor 1, Boost Guardian possibly, if Power Bombs don't show up. But anywho, we read our first hint of the night that says that there is a Morph Ball system on the Bomb Guardian.
I'm gonna guess that's Morph Ball bombs.
Probably.
Just a guess.
Yeah, for the majority of this tournament, it has been. And there's our first cheeseburger of the night in Transport B access. I do not apologize. I do not apologize to anybody who is now hungry.
Burgers are nice, but not required. Also not logical.
Indeed. Yeah, specifics about that are if the logic, or I should say the logic will assume that you have the main launcher for power bombs before you are able to use them. Therefore, you will not be able to use that power bomb expansion for anything right away, according to the game logic.
Well, storage cavern B has a Sky Temple. Yay!
All right, so first early Sky Temple key. Certainly nothing to complain about.
It's also nothing to write home about. It's required. Doesn't help us right now.
Indeed. Yes, early Sky Temple keys are kind of weird. Oh! There is a translator in a Curse Lake.
That's interesting.
There are a couple of things that could be. That could be our Emerald Translator, which could be our logical way to space jump.
I think you need space jump to get that item. Logically speaking.
I think you are correct, actually. Oh, Mining Station Access has a major upgrade as well.
Probably a beam. Most likely.
Could be a beam. Could be, another Morph Ball system.
I think that major upgrades are not Morph Ball systems. I think they're specifically regulated to certain items, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure.
We'll find out soon.
Yeah. And to clarify, we are playing on the No Tricks difficulty, so anything like double bomb jumps, knowledge of destructible objects are not expected in this seed.
Just like out of bounds will not be expected. Although I'm sure we'll probably see some.
Yeah, we definitely saw quite a bit of it last night from DCR. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more here tonight from both runners, depending on the scenario.
I did not see what was in Central Mining Plaza.
Yeah, I didn't get a good look at that either. Honestly, that's a really tough one.
It's hard to see when you're playing the game, never mind watching it on a restream.
Ooh, that pirate just pulled a Samus and jumped past the missile. So did this one.
Yeah, nice. They're really good at dodging today.
And these pirates have been working out. I wonder if the labs have a gym.
I don't know. How do they keep in shape? Is the question. I suppose they kind of have to, because if they don't, they'll just get executed. Because that's, pirates are not nice to their fallen comrades.
They're really actually not. If you look at the lore entries or some of the scans around Dark Aether in particularly, yeah, it's not pleasant.
Yeah, Don't take Metroids as pets. You'll lose food.
Looked like missiles in Mining Station A and another energy tank in Portal Access A as well. So we're looking at 2 nice early E-tanks, which I'm sure our runners are definitely going to be happy about for the time being.
It's super nice to have when you venture into the Dark World for the first time, because that's a significant increase in your time of life/death.
And yeah, I think it is a safe bet that bombs are vanilla here, because we have found absolutely nothing here in Aegon.
Somehow DCR is shooting through the wall.
Yeah, morphing in front of a wall is weird.
Because echoes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Dyceron's got this set up for the 2-cycle. And down he goes.
Alright, so it's either going to be morph ball bombs or power bombs, I think, because it literally can't be anything else. Yeah, vanilla bombs.
It could technically have been boost ball.
It could have been boost ball, but the only other check that opens up beyond this point anyway is DMT, which, granted, DMT could then have something else, but it was pretty likely to be a bomb system.
Oh, that's right. It's no tricks. It's
that
no
too.
Tricks. That's right. It's going to take me a minute to remember that. There's our 3rd E-tank already.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a very healthy seed.
Yeah, every energy tank we get right now is about 16.5 seconds of Dark Aether time, so now they're running at about a minute.
Which is forever, in this case.
Pretty much, because especially in Aegon, there are light fields everywhere.
The game doesn't expect you to have more than, what, 2 or 3 by the time you're done with Aegon.
Something along that line.
Don't actually know how many you get here, but it ain't many.
It's definitely less than 4. Now, let's see what this major upgrade is here in the... it is Dark Beam. Okay, so that
Very
is our...
nice.
We can now check Mine Shaft. We cannot logically go pick up our space jump, so I do not believe Labs is in logic. I would wager our next progression is in Incash 4, if not on Dark Missile Trooper.
Yeah, either that or on Jump Guardian.
Yes, very true. Looks like... Let's see what DCR's first play.
DCR is going to Mining Shaft, yeah.
This is not a bad idea. This is probably the only chance you're going to get for a while to be in the neighborhood until you finish Labs. So you might as well not put this off while you're in the neighborhood. And it was a good call, because look at that, there's lightning.
Wow, and that opens up the ability to get the Dark Samus and kill her via the other door in the Aegon Temple.
Yes, it does.
So that opens up even more places where our translator can be. Because that's the only thing that's holding us back now is that translator.
Either translator or the combination of power bombs or screw attack, dark visor, and secret.
Not on no tricks. It's not screw attack.
Right.
Has to be main power bombs for that to work, to be logical.
You'll forgive me. I mostly play on trivial difficulty, so
me too. We'll be doing this back and forth all night, Captain. We'll be correcting each other.
Sure. I'm sure. And it does look like Labs is where DCR is going. I would wager this is going to be a reverse Labs play.
That's why we work so well together, Captain. We remember things that the other person forgets. You tend to remember a heck of a lot more than I do.
Fair enough. Oh, and I think that's our Emerald Translator.
That is
in
definitely
Ventilation
our
Area
Emerald
A.
Translator. Speaking of...
So it seems like everything is linking up in the... assuming you follow this path straight to Mineshaft, Bash is going into the... looks like he's pushing for Dark Aether, which... unfortunately, this is actually going to set him in the wrong direction. Unless, of course, there's something good here in South Dark Aether. Dark Aegon, rather, excuse me.
It would have to be really nice.
Yeah, I think something that could definitely give him some time would be the boost ball would save anybody time regardless, because gotta go fast.
And DCR is not even checking Dark Aegon. He's going straight back for those boots. I don't blame him. Space jump boots are like the key item of this game.
Indeed. What he's going to do real quick is he's going to check transport center, then he's going to save warp. Or not. It looks like he's just going to save warp.
No, he's not.
I stand corrected. I would have thought this would be a good time to at least check that, but at the same time, going through the sand river in front of transport center is a bit of a slow roll. Looks like
yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like Bash is just gonna get that item in the light crossroads transport center.
Looks like it. I don't know if he saw what it was. I don't think he did. But DCR is going to DMT.
And I bet it's a missile. Oh, wow. Okay, well. I had a 1 in 50, like 150 shot at getting that right, and it was not. It was just another energy tank. That's our 4th one already, and we're only 16 minutes in. 5th one already. Holy cow, game.
Yeah, it's actually kind of horrifying because it may be that we end up not getting suits for some time. Now, like the one check that comes to my mind immediately is Hazing Cliff. That only expects you to have 2 energy tanks for these settings, but the fact that we now know about 5, this is getting ridiculous.
There's another Sky Temple key in Hive Chamber B, so that's 2 already.
So, yeah, the Hive Chamber B dive is required later down the road, and I think Bash is heading in that direction anyway, except he's doing it without Light Beam and Emerald.
He's also, yeah, he's not going to be able to get a space jump boost this time. And that's unfortunate, because that's one more trip he's going to have to make through this area.
Yeah, although the nice thing is Hive Chamber B is right next to the ship, so it is only going to take you a couple of minutes to, well, even then, actually, he's getting Hive Chamber B now, so it's really the Great Temple Walk that's going to be the time sink here. You know something? We're actually pretty close to being able to do, I don't think it's logically expected, but we're pretty close to being able to do a suitless Plane of Dark Worship check.
It's definitely not logic, but that, yeah, it's pretty close. That does take a ridiculous amount of health, and if you get Screw Attack first, obviously it makes it a lot easier.
Now, it should be noted, there is a power bomb in Transport B access. If Bash really wanted to walk all the way around to GFMC after picking up that power bomb, he could very easily still pick up that space jump boots. But it is a long walk around.
And there they are for DCR.
What'd you miss, Mr. Miguel? Well, basically, depending on what route you took after getting Dark Beam, the seed could either be going really good or kind of okay, but not exactly in the direction you would have hoped. Long story short, after picking up Dark Beam, DCR went to Mine Shaft, which yielded Light Beam, after which followed it to Ventilation Area A, which gave him Emerald Translator, which was the logical path to get to Space Jump Boots and Transport A access.
And now DCR is going to check Dynamo Chamber here with the power bomb he has. He's also going to be able to get the item at Communications Center, or Communications Area, and then he'll be able to check the hint at I don't know, Storage Cavern A, which is the Ing Reliquary hint.
Yeah, it was a light ammo tank in the Dynamo Chamber. Now, last night, Ing Reliquary was a Sky Temple key, so I'm sure they're both runners are hoping that they do not have a repeat of this moment.
Yeah, that's a terrible place to have a Sky Temple key because it's light suit required, pretty much. Oh, that's great. There's an Amorbus key.
Yeah, he was required last night too because of Mining Plaza, so...
Nope. Tonight's an expansion. And now we head back to Aegon to continue our journey down to the depths of Jump Guardian and the like.
Indeed, and possibly the trip around labs too. Depends. We'll see which one goes first. I'm also trying to remember where Bash got that extra energy tank from.
He got one from Transport Center.
Oh, yeah, he got that one, but I'm trying.
That's
to
the
think
one that.
where
That's the only one that the DCR didn't get. We had one. Oh boy.
Oh right, DMT had the one that was DCR's fourth. That's right. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Oh, Bash is also going to take a quick minute to go check the Fortress Transport Access hint here.
It's not a bad choice. Sometimes knowledge is all it takes to win a match.
Indeed. If this is like a suit hint, this could be pretty valuable. And it is, I would say that's an even better hint, Umos 2 hint.
It's a good hint, knowing that you don't have to kill Quadraxis for that.
Yes, for those not familiar with the hint system of the Prime 2 randomizer, the Lumineth lore, one of the three ways of getting hints is the Lumineth lore terminals, which have been replaced with various hints. There are four, there's a grand total of 22 hints. 5 violet, 5 amber, 6 emerald, 6 cobalt. And 4 of those hints are guaranteed to be the 3 main Temple Guardian bosses and the Umos Sanctuary Energy Return, which we call Umos 2, because it's the second item Umos gives you.
They're guaranteed to be there. Doesn't mean they're guaranteed that you're going to be able to see them anytime soon.
Yes, unfortunately, unlike Ocarina of Time Randomizer, there is not a set logic behind the hints as well.
Because I've seen my Chica is required hint on a translator that I got from Chica.
Oh yes, that is probably one of the most annoying types of hints to get, and there are joke hints.
Yep, Adam does have a sense of humor.
But continuing on the hints for a second, as we see a little bit of step retracing here from both of our runners. The other 2 various hints, as you've seen before at the start, is the Lumineth Key Bearers, the dead bodies, which will tell you what their Dark World room equivalent, what their ink cache contains. In this case, we already know a Cursed Lake is a translator, for example. The other is the Sky Temple key hints, which are similar to the Chozo artifact hints in Prime 1 Randomizer, the only difference being you need a lot more equipment to get to them by comparison to Prime 1. When we say joke hints, there's 2 kinds of joke hints. What is that up there in... I could not see what that was in Crossroads.
Could not tell.
Let me have a quick look at the playback before I continue on my hint spiel. What is that in Mining Plaza?
Don't know. You're going to have to take a look on the restream because I can't see it. But what Captain MD was alluding to was there are text hints that are just the normal ones that have just the regular orange text that say the Morph Ball system is in Aegon Temple. And then there's ones that say things that are in green text, like the Grapple Lasso is in Aegon Wastes, which is... The Grapple Lasso is not from this game, but it is a significant item. It signifies a significant item in this game, such as something that is not an expansion or a key. I think it might be a key. I'm not sure.
It can be keys,
right? And then there's the full ones that are just all green that say Adam is not authorized to use this hint, or you must by this point in your run you should have drank 200 milliliters of water to maintain optimum hydration, or a really great item is that transmission ends, things like that.
Yeah, there's one in particular which actually I'm not going to say which one it is, but it hasn't shown up at all this tournament, and if it did, it was on a race I wasn't around for. But I'm not going to spoil which one it is until we see it.
You're listening to certain words.
Something about that.
That's what I thought.
On the subject of listening to certain things, we're seeing Jump Guardian take a big, easy KO, courtesy of the fact that, yes, it turns out Jump Guardian's hitbox is not loaded graphically, but it is actually there. Oh, that's a suit.
Ooh, wow, that's nice. So now we have like 7 minutes of Dark World time.
Yeah. Suffice it to say, I don't think our runners are dying due to Dark DOT anytime soon.
Not even close. Like that puts so many things in logic. That's Plane of Dark Worships in logic now. And there's a grapple beam. That's not immediately helpful, but that's nice.
Yeah, we'll see what Bash decides to do next after picking up Emerald Translator. He already has Space Jump in both beams, so he may decide to go to Labs right away, but it looks like he's taking all those extra energy tanks and he's going to do an early check of Spider's Treasure and Hazing Cliff primarily. Yeah, the other two checks are out of logic without Spider Ball, but
it's not a terrible decision.
Yeah, this is some pretty good intel for this, if nothing else.
Spider's Treasure has had a significant amount of treasure over the course of this tournament.
Yeah, last night not so much, I think, but we'll see if tonight is a different story. We coined this area Spider's Treasure because it's pretty easy to access it from Aegon. You only just need a Power Bomb and Spider Ball, really, amongst and Way to Ventilation Area A, of course. That I want to say Gravity Boost.
There's a Gravity Boost?
Which is, that's another big question mark, because Gravity Boost is a weird one, because it doesn't lock a lot of checks, but the ones it does lock are pretty annoying.
Looks like Calling Chamber was just missiles.
Yeah, that didn't look too important. I think there is some way you can get like an instant morph to get into the
Sky Temple key in Hazing Cliff.
Ooh, Spider's Treasure 2 for 3. I would say that's a fairly good. Spider's Treasure.
Gravity Boost is definitely a nice thing to have, especially knowing where it is. When you head to Torpus, you're going to want to snag that before you go down there if you found Spider at this point. And DCR is up to 6 E-Tanks. This is getting out of hand. Somebody needs to take these E-Tanks away.
Well, if anybody's going to be doing that, I don't think it's going to be Dark Samus, especially since we have a Power Bomb.
She's going to disappear.
Pretty fast. Wow, DCR not taking the non-stealth approach and letting the... Oh, okay. I hope everybody saw that. That pirate froze in place.
Eh. Doesn't look like command center access or central mining. Whatever this room is doesn't have anything.
Central mining station. Yeah, I didn't see anything of exceptional note back there.
Not glowing all that much.
He's BSJing up to the top to get a look at least.
Choosing to go the lower route. Interesting.
I think he's opening the grates to see if the command center item is good, and if it is, he'll go back in through that door and grab it instead of lowering the blast door. That's...
Biffle?
I think so. For a split second, I thought it was Emerald, but Amber, but Amber has a bit of a wider model.
Well, it almost looked like it could have been a screw attack for me for a brief second, and then it rotated in a different direction. There's another energy tank in Storage B.
That is half of the game's energy tanks, by the way. The cap is 14.
Wow. At this point, they don't need any more. Like, that's game right there. That's more health than you need to kill any boss for the rest of the game with Dark Suit. I mean, that's it. That's it. That's what you don't need anything else. It's basically go mode.
Health go mode for sure, at least.
Kidding, of course.
I didn't see what was in bioenergy production. Nope, looks like light ammo.
It looks like.
And he's heading out and not going to Dark Samus.
He's going to go to Dark Samus the other way, I think.
I can understand that, because you don't have boost balls, so you can't do sand processing, and it is fairly easy to get around these rooms. So that's fair. It's just not something I'm used to. I'm not sure if this actually is faster. It sounds like it should be. Oh, wait a minute. He's pulling out the Dark Beam. He might be going to Doomed Entry. Or not.
Not is.
I would have thought Doomed Entry would have definitely been a valid play, because it would have spit you out right in front of Dark Samus.
Yeah, it definitely would have. It definitely would have been a good decision, I think. I'm surprised he didn't take that decision.
Yeah, he's gonna just go ahead and lower the doors. You do have to reload the room for the crystal switches to become targetable.
Interesting decision making here. I'm curious why this path. And kaboom. Oh.
Not quite.
Not all the way. Because of course she would do this. There she goes. The time you want it to be a quick kill, she's like, yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks.
I'm gonna pre-center.
This is just showing you what's going to happen later. I'm going to center you immediately.
But anywho, so with that light ammo tank picked up, this main reactor room reloads. I think the missile actually went too far and didn't collide with the glass. What is that?
Looks like a missile.
I think it's a missile too. Okay, Dark Oasis is dead, much to the relief of our runners.
Yeah, much to the relief of you and I, too. That's a place you never want to have to go.
Yeah.
Because that means you're going to go off the bottom of Taurus, go to the Dark World, come back. That's a long way.
Not to mention you need light suit.
That's a ball.
Indeed. Spider or boost is the next $1 million question. It could be either or.
I'm going to throw it on a limb and say it's Spider.
If it is Spider, that would put Gravity Boost in logic. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, Boost, I think, makes more sense right now because... What is that, a dark... That looked like Dark Ammo, or it was either Dark Ammo or Dark Burst.
Could have been Dark Burst. I don't know, it looked more Dark Bursty to me.
Yeah, I think it was Dark Burst as well, because Dark Burst is one of the few items that doesn't emit a glow. And chat's confirming that for us. Bash, meanwhile, is save warping once again after finishing up his Dark Aegon sweep, and is going to check the Defiled Shrine hint for us.
There's a missile in cache 3, 2, 4, 6?
That one's 1.
Oh, yeah, one of those. One of the numbers.
And Defiled Shrine is dead.
Also good. Oh, that one's not so bad, because it's like right next to where you gotta go anyway.
Yeah, Bash, I'm actually kind of surprised he save warped out, because we now know the progression is in Doomed Entry.
Because Boost Ball opens up both the Crossroads item and the item in Sand Processing.
Yes. It also... We have... actually, no, it doesn't do much else. We don't have Light Beam
could get us inside of the Hall of Honor Dead, but may not be able to get us out.
Well, the thing is, we actually still can't get to Hall of Honor Dead. We're missing either Super Missiles or Amber Translator. Actually, no, wait. That... Oh, yeah, no, it's still, it's still locked by Amber. Yeah, because while the door in front of the Great Temple door is still amber, but the door after that is actually violet, though it looks amber.
It's so confusing.
Let me think. What else can we do? I think actually we are. I think the boost ball might actually be our next way forward here because they're. Well, Jump Guardian. Actually, no. The item on the ship I don't think is in play yet. We're still missing power bombs.
Yeah, not technically in logic. We can get it, but it's not logical.
Bash is going. Bash is going for it anyway. If this is a good item, then like if this is light suit, he can go ahead and check Fortress Transport access right now.
You got hilarious. It's going to be an expansion. Because of course it is. It's vanilla. I'm surprised Dyceron didn't check sand processing while he was right there.
Yeah, especially considering that the portal puts him right in front of it. Like literally next room. Yeah, I would agree with you on this. I do not understand the reason. I can understand Plane of Dark Warship, absolutely. I mean, we could have even checked the suit list with the health we have now, but yeah, I would agree.
Sure.
Yeah, I would agree that
that looks like it's an expansion. And to be fair, Lava Maw, it was me. I don't have a southern accent. Get out of here. Come on now, that's not southern. Jeez.
Oh, also, I'm completely blanking and not looking at Wind Chamber like I should be. I did not see what was up there.
Like Annihilator Beam?
Yeah, let's have a
No.
Oh, there's Annihilator.
Not Annihilator.
you were saying.
It's definitely not an Annihilator Beam up there for sure. It could be a suit. I don't know. I didn't see it.
We'll have another look here.
It means nothing. I can't tell.
Yeah, I still can't see it. Let me check the VOD on that one.
No rush. Sanders, I have a penchant for calling things like this. It's really weird. I don't know why. You should have seen the SMZ3 Weekly last night. Ah. Was that last night?
Oh boy. Yeah. Yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon. Oh man. So where's DCR going to go back to sand processing now? No. He's going to go check Spider's treasure?
Probably. And I just confirmed it was an energy tank in Grand Wind Chamber.
Definitely not going back for that. Not at this point.
Yeah, we don't need it.
We had 0, maybe. But we got...
we got like 7.
Yeah, we got 7. We got plenty. We're not going to need any more.
But yeah, I'm definitely... I think sand processing actually has to be our next bit of progression here because we don't have technically a logical way out of Aegon. We still need either Secret Missiles or Spider Ball. Or Amber Translator.
You would also need Power Bombs for that Spider Ball to be logical. Or because we need Power Bombs to get out of the elevator in Sanctuary.
Yes.
So what's here? Is it a translator? I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Amber. I was wrong.
It is Seekers. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to Torves.
Mm-hmm. The Torves elevator right near the portal is going to take us to the Torves the elevator right next to the Torves temple.
Yes, and from there, with Emerald Translator and Boost Ball in tow, we can traverse the entirety of the plaza and the grove to get to Upper Torves proper.
Now, the thing is, DCR doesn't know where gravity is, but Bash does. Oh, he's going to be looking for gravity to be in Torvus, and it's not going to be there.
All right, DCR's checking the battleground in cache real quick to see that it is an expansion.
Answer a question in chat. Gravity Suit is in Hall of Combat Mastery.
So yeah, the Spider's Treasure region was 2 for 3 today. 1 Sky Temple key, 1 garbage expansion, and that gravity boost. So it is going to be interesting to see. I'm more curious to know where Spider Ball actually is. With that grapple beam in tow, I'm wondering if it's probably just chilling in Path of Roots.
It very well could be.
Yeah, because I have a feeling it's either going to show up really soon or it's going to be go mode.
I'm kind of hoping that the translator. I think the translator that's in Curse of Lake is going to be the Cobalt one.
Probably.
Because it's the one that unlocks the least amount of things.
On the contrary, actually, Amber unlocks Amber doesn't unlock much given our current state.
True. Now it doesn't unlock much, but it would unlock the entirety of Torvus if we didn't have the equipment we already have. So, fair enough.
Yeah, the only check Amber locks at this point is Boost Ball. That's about it. Not Boost Ball, excuse me, Sand Cache.
There's another energy tank.
Oh, there's something, a non-expansion in Abandoned Worksite. That's
Which
an
is
example
grapple.
of one of those. Well, conveniently, DCR has grapple.
Yeah, exactly. They both do.
Looks like one of the commandos decided to get a little dodgy, but nothing a Dark Beam missile shot can't fix. Eventually.
Eventually.
The pirate leaped right as DCR's missile came out, so when you untarget an enemy while a missile is out, it does lose its lock. The only exception is when a Seeker missile launch goes out. There is a red key, it looks like, locked by Screw Attack in the Meditation Vista. Fascinating. DCR is trying to figure out which one it is, if he has to think about it later.
He'll scan it. He'll get it scanned. It's a oh boy.
Another Aegon key.
It's a Morbus key locked behind Screw Attack. That's interesting.
Fascinating.
Very curious. No, I think Dyceron's going to go check Torvus Plaza access. We don't have Spider Ball, so we can't do Torvus Plaza itself, but he's also going to open this door, which allows full traversal of the upper portion of Torvus. And we're going to say hello to our Crocus.
DCR even decided to give him a hug.
Yeah. The only room where that enemy resides. It's completely useless. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't attack. It's just there.
And it is vulnerable to Cannonball.
Yes, it is. It's like the Shack Tool of Metroid Prime 2.
Oh, no,
it's actually, Shack Tool is actually useful, so I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say, Shack Tool actually does do you one favor.
Maybe the animals in, maybe the animals. You know, I don't know. You can save them if you want to.
Oh, the animals
behind.
The animals make fusion cannon.
I thought fusion made the animals cannon.
They work together. You're not wrong, though.
What is going to be here? I think it's going to be a missile expansion.
I'm still betting Spider Ball right now. Spider Ball in Path of Roots.
Woo! Oh, okay.
That's pretty useful, I would say. So that Aegon key is now perfectly gettable.
Well, that's a Screw Attack, boys. That's a nice weapon. It's also a heck of a movement device.
Indeed. Now what DCR is going to do is just have a quick peek at, or he's going to actually Screw Attack to... Okay, this is new. I'm not familiar with this piece of movement tech here.
He almost got it, too.
He did, yeah. That would have allowed him to check Plaza without Spider Ball. We'll see if he tries again. I don't know if he saw the item.
Looks like he's. I don't think he did because I didn't see it, but he may have. Bonk. This is some new spicy tech from DCR.
Yeah, delayed screw attacks are quite interesting movement. Another example of delayed screw attack being useful is Great Bridge. Actually, getting to the control terminal up there without going around Forgotten Bridge, for example, by delaying your screw attack to the point where you're just under the bridge and you screw attack under the bridge.
It's not easy. Very powerful to do if you can do it, but it's not an easy thing to learn. The DCR has given it enough tries. He's like, yeah, never mind, I'm out.
Yeah, it would have been out of logic anyway without Spider Ball. Bash, meanwhile, is traversing through the Doomed Entry neighborhood, is going to eventually run into those secret missiles, and with it can also potentially show off Annihilator Beam, Dark Samus, so he's probably going to use the bomb.
Yeah, probably. It's more reliable. And that unique item in here is a key. No.
Well, who wants to fight a Morbus?
Fired a Morbus key, or as I like to call him, a Morbait.
Well, a Morbus could totally have Spider Ball right now.
True, he could. Of course, it could also be right here in the gateway or inside the Temple of Torvus itself.
Actually, it's funny because in the seed last night, super missiles were in the temple access.
Good movie place for him.
Actually, it was it was really rude, actually. Because it's like, really? You couldn't give me this 5 seconds before I went into this fight?
I tend to check that before I go into the fight, so... I don't see what's on that elevator over there. It doesn't look important.
Well, we're going to get another look at it in about 2 seconds anyway, thankfully. Looks like dark ammo.
Beam. Yeah, it looks like dark ammo to me, too.
Oh, Bash is actually going to... and this is actually in logic now that I... Well, actually, no, it's not. We still don't have main power bombs, technically, but Bash might be attempting to scan dash for in-cache 2 here.
That's power bomb locked.
This is very...
This is ambitious.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice
Nails
try.
it.
Oh, that's a meme key. UK? That's interesting.
Actually, and I did not read what that hint was in Path of Roots, which also had a Sky Temple key instead of Spider Ball. Well, so my guess got thrown out the window.
I was looking at Bash's screen. I did not see what was the hint said either.
It said a Dark Temple keys in Meditation Vista. Thanks, game.
Yep, we already knew that. Thanks. And Portal Chamber is worthless.
Alright, next item in the pickup list, let me think. Next item in the pickup list, we've seen Forgotten Bridge. Poison Bog is an expansion, so the key bearers have been pretty useless so far today.
I mean, they didn't do a very good job in the vanilla game either. They all lost their keys. We had to go find them.
Yeah, and we needed like Light Suit for half of them. It was like it wasn't pleasant.
To answer a question in chat, I think that right now Bash has an advantage in knowledge because he knows where Gravity Boost is, while DCR has Screw Attack. That gives him movement advantage. So it's a toss-up to say who has the best advantage.
Yeah, and the other thing, as chat points out, is that Bash also has Annihilator, which DCR does not, and we don't know if Annihilator at all is required just yet. Still too early to call. We're looking for super missiles for the ability to check Sky Temple key hints still.
And Dyceron's going to go take on Boost Guardian, one of the most annoying and difficult fights in this game.
Well, if his power bomb fails, maybe we'll get to see Sunburst.
You've got high hopes, but I doubt it.
I most certainly do.
There's Sky Temple key back here too, so that's required to be back here.
Well, at the rate we're going, we might not even need to check hints at all.
That's what, our fourth one?
I think so.
Oh, holy cow, yeah, 4 of them already. And there he goes.
Yeah, DCR likes to wait until Boost Guardian goes into his symbiotic goop phase first before dropping the bomb, because if you lay the bomb early and he Boost Guardian recoils backwards, he may end up out of the explosion radius by the time he decides he wants to go invincible for the boost phase.
Oh yeah, I am quite aware of that. That happens to me all the time.
Alright, DCR giving us an out-of-logic putrid alcove check.
It's another key.
Fascinating. I do believe
that a power bombs.
Yeah, and I don't think he got one either. The game's, we're having a little bit of a revenge of the Prime 1 drop system here.
He morphed twice to try to drop us. Like, why? Why are you not dropping? Oh, that's why.
That's, the second Torvis key we now know of.
he still didn't get the power bomb. That's funny.
So,
and here is A, which is in logic. No, not in logic. We can't logically get here.
no, we cannot. We need either super missiles or main power bombs.
And it's power bomb expansion. Yay!
Power bombs, yeah, power bombs at this point 3, you're definitely set for the rest of the seed. I mean, granted, given Prime 2's drop system, normally you can live with 1. And I didn't even get a good look at what that wasn't Venomous Palm, but DCR was just like, nope. Looks like another cheeseburger.
He's coming back for it. It is another burger.
I can understand him wanting to check that real quick.
Can't go this way? Question mark.
Yeah, no, he can't. This door is supers both sides. I think he's having a tiny brain fart. Either that or he's about to go out of bounds.
That's
he just realized it.
I was like, is he going to go out of bounds? Because that's probably what he's planning on doing. But then he was like, wait a minute, I can't. Because
there's a way to go out of bounds.
Yeah, there is. There's ways to go out of bounds in like every room in the game, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, there's a way, if you go out of bounds in this neck of the woods and then wall crawl all the way to Cache B, you can actually, because it turns out Cache B is the Dark World underground tunnel access elevator. So you could wall crawl there, load Cache B, and drop all the way down to the bottom of Cache B, which actually would put you at the spot where the elevator drops you out, and that room loads into Lower Torvis, like it would in Light Torvis. So we have seen this once, actually, from in the DCR Kirby Master race, if memory serves.
That's a heck of a sequence break.
Indeed. But
somewhere you'd want to go without gravity boost, though.
Yeah, right now, actually, come to think of it, we're running low on checks again.
Yes, we are.
We don't have Dark Visor.
Hall of Honor Dead might have something.
It could, but we still can't get there.
Why not?
We're still missing Amber Translator and super missiles.
Get there from the ship. With light beam seekers.
True. Oh, right, we have seekers. We can get out. You're right.
There's no super door in the way between from the ship side. The super door is
true. Yeah.
Side, so.
But yeah, it's I don't know. We're down to Hall of Honor Dead and Amorbis.
I know which one I'd do first, and it ain't a warp.
Because we're still missing one Torvis key for Chica at this point.
Another boss we don't want to see?
Not unless you have Cannonball, but guess what? We ain't seeing that today.
Yeah, well, I mean, they could get Cannonball if they wanted to.
That is true.
A bunch of out-of-bounds malarkey, but they could do it.
Oh, chat brings up a good point that we have not seen Sand Canyon, which is now in logic thanks to Screw Attack.
That does not logic because we don't have power bombs.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's still pick-upable.
Get it, but it's not going to be what we want.
That's going to make it more interesting if it is, if there is something in Sand Canyon. But yeah, we're down to, and I think actually DCR is thinking, you know what, let's just go fight a Morbus. Let's not even, let's not waste any time on this, and let's just take the dive.
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like he's doing.
Unless they saw, unless they saw something important in Mining Plaza, at which point the only thing we're looking for to get that is Echo Visor.
Oh, and Echo Visor could very well be on a Morbus. Later was in Wind Chamber Gateway. And he is going straight for it. Yep. And there's the pause before the cutscene happens to everybody.
It does, yeah. It's because that particular cutscene takes a little longer to activate. Like, actually, it takes a lot longer to activate.
At least 60 frames.
Bash is not going for the Aegon key right now. And I don't think he picked up Screw Attack out of Plaza access. Oh my.
He's gonna go fight Boost Guardian first?
Makes sense. Just get
it's the way the game. Okay, or not. Oh, he's gonna save it first. He wants to have the save. That makes sense.
Yeah, especially given the hiccups he had last night. I can understand him wanting to take absolutely no chances. Alright, DCR is setting up for a worm skip here. And he gets it. So for those who do not know what the worm skip is, if you can get a bomb into the second Morbus worm in Phase 2 before the first worm dives back into the sand, you will essentially set up a quick kill where if you complete Phase 2 again, the boss will just end. And there's also only 2 worms again. However, do not do the quick kill. Kill method a second time, or you will soft lock. DCR needs to be a little careful here. Okay, he delayed the bomb.
I was like, Captain? Oh, it's a visor!
Dark Visor. Well, that puts the translator in a cursed lake in play.
I bet it's blue. I mean, I said it was Cobalt earlier. I gotta stick with it. I gotta stick with it being Cobalt.
It could be either or, because I'm almost starting to bet there's
logic too.
Say again. I'm sorry.
It opens the Dark Ink cache that we can get to so far. It also opens up.
It opens up a way.
Sanctuary.
It does. It opens up Phazon grounds, since we have a swing and a.
Phazon grounds was open with just Seekers. You don't need a visor for that. Well, I mean, I guess you would need Dark Visor, maybe. Logically, I don't know.
Dark Visor or Screw Attack.
Okay, fair enough. We have both.
And I actually don't even think you need Seekers for Phazon grounds. You just need, I think, Emerald Translator to get back to Sacred Path. Oh, that's another Sky Temple key in the Hall of Honor dead.
Good point. It does require Dark Visor on no tricks. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Still learning. I'm used to not knowing no tricks anymore. It's alright, I'll get there eventually.
Yeah, the question, it may be that if there is progression in Torvis Plaza, and Torvis Plaza is a forced double dip, once Spider Ball shows up, it's going to be really awkward to say the least.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Very nice escape from Dyceron. Going straight into the Morph Ball tunnel that you're not supposed to be able to get into. With the Screw Attack, it's really easy to do. Which means he's going to bypass this Super Door build and check the other side.
Yeah, Grant, and we still can't get down here technically because no Amber Translator. Oh, well, That hint doesn't help you.
Thanks, game.
All right, so Bash has looks like he's gone out of bounds in Portal Chamber to get out.
This is a common out of bounds because it saves you another a couple of world transitions.
Yeah, not to mention it's this particular neck of Torvis is pretty easy to get back into. He just needs to get through this kind of ceiling warp here.
That does not involve looking at the map.
He's having a little trouble, actually.
Yeah, surprisingly. This is actually supposed to be one of the more easy things to do, and it's giving him fits. There we go. All he had to do was refresh, and now he's back in logic, or back in bounds.
Yeah, the way out of bounds works is that the way you reload rooms is you have to hit a specific load trigger, and usually touching the door is that load trigger, or being close to that door. I don't think we saw this earlier, but it is dark ammo in the Torvis Lagoon.
That you could read it. I just saw ammo. I didn't see what color.
Bash scanned it. It was dark.
And it is amber.
Oh my.
That puts Sand Cache in logic, and that's about it.
Yeah, Sand Cache, and it is now our logical way into the Torvis Quadrant. But the Torvis Quadrant doesn't really have anything for us at this point without super missiles. Super missiles have been alarmingly MIA today.
Chat's asking if Digglerath made this seed. No, Digglerath did not make this seed. Captain did.
Yeah, so this is concerning me probably a lot more than it's concerning the runners. Although I did preface in my defense that my seeds are generally 50-50. Like, they can either be really good or really bad.
Rubian's asking if I made it. No, they would not want me to do that. I have a very bad habit of rolling horrific seeds. Horrible nightmare seeds.
Alright, so it looks like DCR just wanted to at least open the door to Temple Transport Amber. I think he's thinking about where to go next. I think he was thinking Phazon Grounds for a second. I think he is still thinking Phazon Grounds. He just wanted to open up that crystal switch.
It's not a bad decision. It could have something. You got a one-off check in both directions. So, I mean, your options are one-off check in Dark Sanctuary or Temple Grounds, or in Dark Aegon or in Aegon. So, I mean, either you got to go. It's a one-off, both sides. It's a gamble. It's a 50-50 shot.
Indeed. Now, it's actually going to be hilarious if it's Echo Visor here, because DCR is not going to be able to check Profane Path until he picks up Annihilator Beam, which, to be fair, most likely he'll be picking up relatively soon, actually, because with Dark Visor Seekers, he can now get to GFMC.
Yes, you can. He saw it, didn't like it.
We came, we saw, and we noped right out.
No idea what it was. Probably an expansion.
Didn't look important either way. But yeah, Bash still hasn't gone for the Plaza yet. I have a feeling the Plaza might be. I have a feeling the game is not intending you to go to Plaza at all, but it is expecting you to go to Plaza Access.
Bash may be waiting to get a Spider Ball to do that because you want to do both checks at once rather than making a double dip.
Yeah, I think his best bet right now would be eventually an Amber Hint. Well, actually, no, he's never going to be able to get that Amber Hint because that Amber Hint is locked by a Morbus, if there is one. Yeah, because there's not a lot of intel Bash can get either, because he's read all the upper Torvis hints. The lower Torvis hints are locked by super missiles.
You were speaking of doing this check right here.
Yeah, he sees that energy tank, sees that he really, really doesn't need that at this point. And Bash has gone back down the Torvis elevator. Is he out of missiles? No. I think he realized he doesn't have Ember Translator, so he actually can't get past the door.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But yeah, at this point...
It's got to be Sand Cache.
I think so.
I don't think we have any other options unless... No, it's Super Missile Locks. Oh, yeah. I think it has to be Sand Cache. I really do. We don't have enough Chica keys to kill Chica. We don't have Gravity Boost or Supers to get down there. We could do the front of Sanctuary, but do we really want to? I mean, that's where DCR is going, so is he going to go all the way? Or is he just
he won't be able to do... Well, it is possible to do Sank Entrance without Spider Ball, I think, but it's not particularly conventional.
Logical without Spider Ball and Power Ball.
Yeah, not to mention illogical. Oh, and Bash is going for the Plaza. This is going to be somewhat good news, as he's going to see that screw attack. And
definitely a good thing.
Yeah, DCR just does not care about damage at this point. He's just letting the turrets have at him.
You energy tanks, you're not caring much about much at this point. You can take a lot of damage and just not care. However, DCR being on this path is going to link him over to the rest of Sanctuary, which will give him the intel and the ability to equip. Or no, he doesn't have Spider Ball, so we can't get it, but we'll be able to see that Gravity Boost is there.
Yeah, now it really just begs the next major question: where is our Spider Ball?
I'm thinking on it being in Sand Cache, for sure.
I think you're right. The only other thing that could be in Sand Cache could be...
Our Supers?
Supers. And then main power bombs might be Supers locked. Just to give an example. What was that?
Looks like an ammo expansion.
Yeah. DCR is opening up the way to the hints, but he doesn't have Cobalt, so we won't be able to check it yet. I think he's going to take a quick refill here just to be super safe.
Took more damage than he did picking things up.
He's also, well, actually, no, his missile count's fairly okay. Yeah, I think... I'm actually surprised he's farming health with 5 energy tanks left. He might be, he might have been out of bombs.
He might be looking for a bomb.
Yeah, I think he was looking for a bomb. DCR's trying to hop on this quad's head and try and skip the fight, and he gets it eventually.
Like that. That's impressive. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, the nice thing about nice bonk. What is up here? Looks like missiles.
No.
No, maybe not, because he's BSJing up.
Supers, I think.
That might have been supers. And chat's confirming, yeah, those were supers. Supers are Spider Ball locked. So I think I have to agree with your assessment for sure now. It has to be Sand Cache that has Spider Ball.
They could to be fair, Spider Ball could also be in Mining Station B, as Bash is down here right now.
That is true. I didn't see what was in there.
I did not see what it was either, but it does not look like Spider Ball.
Oh, is that Cobalt in main research? I believe it is. It looked like a visor upgrade at least. He's setting up for a screw attack.
Your Cobalt or Echo? Yeah, it looks like Cobalt.
And Bash is... Yeah, Bash is open right out of Mining Station B, so it couldn't have been anything good in that neck of the woods. The other Torvis key is in Dynamo Works.
I really hope Chica is not required.
I believe the folks at home would like to disagree with you on that assessment.
There's another red key in a transport center here, or not transport center, transit station.
That is an Inghive key. DCR already scanned it, and in fact we've now seen. Actually, we only have 2 red keys we don't know about at this point.
With the equipment, we won't need it.
Yeah, I think it is a safe bet. I'm just going to tack on a +1 on Morbus right now because I think it's a pretty safe bet that he's required.
That advisor? Probably. And here comes the Sand Canyon check. It's going to be nothing important, I'm guessing. Could be a suit, but it's not logical. But I don't think it's going to be anything. It's vanilla.
Alright, and yeah, we do actually see, I want to bring special mention to this. Bash is trying to sequence break gravity boost here with a precision screw attack.
DCR.
Come
Not
again?
Bash. Bash.
Oh, did I say Bash?
Even though BashPrime keeps saying he's DCR, it is in fact DCR that is doing this.
Yeah, they've been, yeah, that has been messing with us throughout the course of the night.
This is about as difficult as doing it without anything.
Oh, and he got the quad's attention, so he's got to be a little careful here. He's trying to time an instant morph now, and this is the last chance he's probably going to get at this.
Oh, there you go. Speak of the devil, and he gets it.
Very nicely done. Bash is going back to Dark Aegon here. Oh, he's going to fight a Morbus. We know he's got to do this, so...
Now DCR is going to go up to Hive Dynamo Works and Dynamo Works.
Yeah, I would wager he's going to go up to Hive Dynamo Works first and open the portal. Actually, he doesn't have Echo Visor. He's probably going to hold off and just nope out of Inghive after Hazencliff.
That's possible.
To answer the question, chat, we do not know what Quadraxis is guarding at this time, or Chica. Oh, I stand corrected. Bash is indeed going to go to Hive Dynamo and escape that way.
It's not a bad option because you get to pop open the teleporter up here in case you have to come back. Oh, and Bash gets the pause menu too. It's so easy to do.
Chat brings up an excellent point here. We only need 3 more Sky Temple keys.
Did I said Bash? Man, you know what I meant. I don't even know what I was saying.
I told you it was messing with us.
Oh, it happens all the time.
But yes, folks, what DCR just did there is a little trick with Seekers to open up the force field. Oh, Hive Dynamo's the Sky Temple key.
Your Guardians required.
And that is the other Inghive key, so now we know where all of our red keys are. Because we know that key is a, we know that's an Inghive key. Oh, DCR doing the screw attack into the tunnel, my man.
He got it, and I guess that got his final Torvis key, or a Torvis key, I should say. The final Torvis key is not necessarily his, that's where the third one was.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, where was the key that Bash got that DCR did not?
I don't remember.
Because Bash got a Torvis key earlier. It's actually funny because DCR was asking me last night about this trick, and I told him you need to. He was trying to do it, and he kept falling through the thing, and I told him enter it at a bit of an angle, and lo and behold, he got it first try. Because the thing about screw attacking into the tunnel is, if you go in straight, the thing is when you unscrew for a bit, you do kind of wiggle back and forth if you come to the tunnel at an angle, which allows you to basically get to a point where you can stay still standing.
DCR is going to save war.
Interesting.
Think he's going to get a Sky Temple key hints now? No, he can't. We don't have super.
He does have supers.
He does have hints. He might be going for his hints.
So, yeah, what he's going to do is he's going to check his hints. There's only 2 unknowns at this point.
He saved it up there, too.
Yes. So, this is actually a very common and very effective strategy that DCR is doing here. This is going to allow him to check the remaining 2 keys we don't know about. And he'll be able to go straight back to Sanctuary with a reset.
Very interesting play here.
Yeah, so we know of the key in Hive Dynamo, and the 2 unknowns could still be pretty much anywhere.
Yep, it could be UMOS 1, or not UMOS 1, Quadraxis and Chica, for all we know.
Could very well be. I find it unlikely, but then again, stranger things have happened in a rando.
Indeed. And there is nothing in Water Ritual Grounds.
So, since there's a key in Hive Dynamo works, that means, well, I think it is a safe bet at this point that it is Spider Ball and Sand Cache, but I'm going to be shocked if it isn't. Maybe Bash will push Amber Translator right away here. But let's see.
You must find 3 more. 1.
Sand Cache.
Okay, it's not Spider Ball. Hive Dynamo work.
And moment of truth here. Under Transit 1.
Wow. That's go mode. Pretty much.
Yeah.
All he needs is that Spider Ball. Spider Ball is going to be in Sanctuary now. It has to be.
Spider Ball is going to be in. It could even be vanilla. Actually, yeah, it could.
Oh yeah, it could be. Could
be vanilla. But at this point, DCR is not going to care because here's the thing: there is an out of bounds to get to the Hive Dynamo Works key, and he's gonna do it. He did it last night too.
I need Spider Ball for the last boss.
That is true. Actually, you bring up a good point. Yeah, I forgot about Ember and Chrysalis.
Without Spider Ball, I think, but it's not fun.
Yeah, this is one of the strangest seeds I've ever seen, where Go Mode Spider Ball is the thing, and Sand Cache doesn't have Spider Ball either, which is the weird one.
Yeah, that means that everything has to be here in Sanctuary because it's not going to be in Lower Torbis.
No,
because Spider is not going to be behind Gravity Boost.
Spider Ball's not going to be behind Gravity Boost. It can't be behind Supers.
So it's got to be here in the temple. I think it's going to be. It could be very well be vanilla, or it's going to be behind the Sanctuary Energy Controller.
Oh, there's the last Inghive key. It's in Profane Path.
Correct, chat. Quad cannot have the Spider Ball. You need Spider Ball to kill it.
Oh, there it is.
Well, there's Go Mode. 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 8 seconds.
Wow! Despite the back and forth we had to go for Dark Visor, I would say, wow, DCR is actually going to be done with this seed fairly soon here. Although Under Transit 1's a bit of a walk, but
fast, and he's not going towards Dynamo Works. He's going to do the out of bounds.
Yeah, he is. Absolutely. He actually was doing this last night as well. Because we had a key in the Dynamo Works tunnel, and I think Hive Dynamo Works was relevant as well. In fact, I think it was a key. And there you go, out of bounds. Easy.
Just like that.
But yeah, and luckily you can... Oh, he's not going to screw attack into the... Oh, he's going to screw attack to get out of bounds again in Dynamo Works so he can get out. Or not. I think he realized he didn't have Spider... Oh, wait, he has Spider Ball. Oh, wait, I don't think the Spider Track's active.
I don't know. What goes through the Master's mind is beyond me.
Yeah, I think he realized he has to get out through this, through the tunnel here.
Well, that went well.
Oh, he needs to reset the room to reset the terminal fall. Okay.
And there he goes.
Yeah, I would say his next port of call... What are our last two keys? Under Transit 1 and Sand Cache.
We're going to go for Under Transit 1 last?
Yeah, there's no good way to route this, unfortunately.
Because that's
Under Transit...
way down there.
Yeah, because Sank Vault Side Elevator will put you basically right next to it, but there's no easy way to get back to Aegon because... Well, actually, no. DCR fought the pirates in the temple, right?
Hmm?
He could have just done Under Transit 1, then gone up to Upper Torvis to run and grab Sand Cache.
I'm not sure how he's going to do this.
Well, he's got secret missile. He's got supers anyway, so he'll get Sand Cache, go to Torvis, and
Warp back
get
from
Under
there.
Transit 1. Yeah, Under Transit 1 is very close, relatively close to a save station.
That's just really far out of the way.
I'm also going to tack +1 Spider Guardian onto my tally because he was required, definitely.
Oh, he's absolutely required.
So yeah, the progression chain was Dark Beam to Dark Beam and bombs to Light Beam to Emerald Translator to Space Jump. So a little bit back and forth there. Then what did that lead to? Boost. Then Boost, I think, was the next item on the docket from Doomed Entry. Oh, our other suit is in Torvis somewhere. I think. Where was our first suit? It was on Jump Guardian, that's right.
So our second suit is probably... It's in Torvis Bog, so it's Light Torvis. It's either in Plaza or Lower Torvis, because we've seen everything else.
Pretty much. Alright, Bash is about to get his remaining hints now.
And DCR is about to head to Lower Torvis to get his final key.
So yeah, I think the big decision, the big thing that gave DCR the advantage was pushing that Dark Beam into Mineshaft right away, because the path was Dark Beam to Light Beam to Boost Ball, to Emerald Translator to Space Jump to Boost Ball. So him going down the path, choosing to go down the path early, rather than go straight to DMT after Bomb Guardian, ended up really just setting him on the right path. Oh, Bash has 5 keys. Okay.
Huh.
Must have grabbed a few while we weren't looking.
Yeah, no kidding. Sand Cache we knew. He's going to be like, dang it!
Yeah, Hall of Honor Dead is the one he doesn't know about.
Free. And DCR's headed straight for Under Transit 1. He ain't messing around.
Oh, there's the other suit.
I wonder if he's going to stop to get it. Probably
I don't
not.
think so. Nah.
There's no need. You got 80 tanks. You don't need a light suit.
And clearly DCR agrees with that sentiment.
I'm happy about it there, though. For the memes. Alright, comfort, Garrus. I don't know, Carissa. I don't know.
Yeah, and so yeah, this is another really neat trick here. What DCR is going to do is hit. He's going to try and screw attack that dark crystal there, because it turns out dark crystals are vulnerable to screw attack. The same holds true in main reactor. So if you don't have dark beam, but decide to fight Dark Samus 1, screw attack could be a way out.
Yes. Yes, it does work. Indeed. So it was 7 minutes from go mode to getting the last key. That's impressive.
Yeah, luckily, to be fair, the majority of our keys were just chilling on the way. So, like, Hive Chamber B was free. Hall of Honor Dead, DCR went a little out of the way for it, but was still relatively nice and easy.
So this would be the upper 50% of the seeds you roll.
I guess so. Oh, and Bash gets the hit for Boost Ball, which is thanks, game. He really needed that to be Spider Ball.
Yeah, because Spider Ball was MIA for a long time.
Yeah, Bash is pushing for his Amber hints right now, which is that was the hint for Super Missiles. So thanks, game.
Yay.
Alright, so yeah, DCR is going to save warp to the ship and learn that all the Sky Temple keys are needed. Or picked up, rather, I should say. Well, you know they're needed, but he's got them all. And then, yeah, this seed's going to be over in less than 10 minutes, folks. And a beam can be found in Aegon. That is satisfied by Light Beam. Thanks, game.
Yeah, I love the hint system.
Yeah, all the Amber hints are a bunch of thanks game hints. Literally the only thing that's good for is the Sky Temple key.
Yay.
And you know what I just realized? You had to... Oh, you know what the craziest thing is? We still need main power bombs by logic. We don't know where that is. Because main power bombs are required for main research. Well...
And Hive Dynamo Chamber.
Yeah.
There's only one way to get back there, and that's with main power bomb, so that's a good point. We will never know.
I don't think so. Not unless Bash finds them.
If he finds them in the next 10 minutes, I will be surprised. He's going for the Amber Hint all the way down here, too. Wow, that's dedication right there. He's just 100%ing the Amber Hints.
Playing for hints is usually not a bad move, especially, although with a late translator, it can be kind of sketchy. Because by the time you get that translator, you get a lot of thanks game hints. I'm going to call that a thanks game hint, but even still. And it was another energy tank, by the way, on Chica.
But of course it is. Why not?
No, Bash got trapped by the pill bug. I hate when that happens.
Those little bugs are so annoying.
They really are. Of course, the Spider Guardian's the worst of them all.
Yeah, that's because he's been amped up on some Mountain Dew and Spider Ball.
Oh wow, Bash is really pushing this. He's going all the way for the energy controller hint.
THK, that's a good point. Most of the enemies in this game are very annoying.
Well, Dark Aether's atmosphere is supposed to be dangerous, but do you see how much health we're packing right now? And yeah, DCR just electing to go for the Annihilator Beam spam, and down goes Emperor 1 cycle. Nicely done.
I almost find that easier to do with super missiles than it is with the Annihilator for me.
Really just depends on how cooperative the eye shield is. Wow,
he missed one.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, that was almost a flawless Emperoring, too.
Of course, it's right there, and he's like, you son of a gun.
Yeah, that was, the first power bomb can be a little sketchy sometimes, especially if you're too high.
It's really easy when you have Cannonball, because you ain't got to worry about getting knocked off.
Yeah. Ooh,
Those are some nice, wow, nice EI3.
Yeah, that was almost a 2-screw. Alright, so DCR's Annihilator Beam ammo's a little low here, so I'm curious to know how he's going to handle, oh, he might be actually grabbing a little extra ammo here. Oh yeah, he is. He wants to,
hey, slick.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to have just enough.
I think he fired one, he fired one extra Annihilator shot than intended.
He wanted to have just enough ammo to do that.
Yeah, I think he actually had one less Annihilator shot than he wanted, but it's not going to matter.
And we're going to see him do the patented DCR screw attack DS4 skip. Wow, that was a big one.
Good first screw.
Wow! Oh,
two Dark Samus 4 skip.
Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat for Dyceron, who finishes in first place with an official SRL time of 1:32.07 and clinching his way to the final game between Jagger G and himself later on this year. I don't know when it's going to happen. It's going to happen soon, I'm assuming.
Indeed, and Dyceron is now joining us in the booth. Dyceron, GG to you. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was... I think that was a better seed.
Yeah, it was looking kind of ugly for a bit, considering the back and forth for Dark Visor and the fact that it ended up being on a Morbus and all. But after that, it was really just go to Sank and then go mode Spider Ball. That's not something we're used to seeing.
I lucked out with that spider location.
Well, actually, the one thing is we don't know where main power bombs are, which technically were required. But to both of you, logic is just a suggestion. Let's be honest.
Wait, where was power bombs required?
Hive Dynamo works technically.
Oh.
Logically speaking, it's required, but obviously, you know, out of bounds. Who cares? That DS4 fight was amazing, though. A double, just 2 screw attacks to kill her was outstanding. And we are joined by Bash.
Yo.
BashPrime. GG's to you. Typey.
Just unfortunate that Stank Gamble actually mattered. I could have gone so much earlier, but I decided, you know what, like, I don't have power bombs. I'm just gonna hold off for now. And then Aegon kind of tempted me with stuff, and then the stuff I found regarding the Aegon keys, and so.
Yeah, it was a pretty nasty chain for Dark Visor.
So
another thing is, once you got Dark Beam, you save warp back to go to DMT. DCR instead went to Mineshaft, got Light Beam, got Emerald Translator. Yeah, that was...
Oh, because he would have went right away.
Yeah, because...
he still would have had a space jump, though, but I guess it would have been a more... That would have been a more efficient temple cleanup.
It was, yeah. That's basically how it ended up going down. We're
Okay.
not actually sure where main power bombs were because they were technically required this seed. They were probably chilling in like
What were they
Watch Station
required for?
Hive Dynamo Works.
Oh, right. That Sky Temple key.
Everybody,
Yeah,
that's
I'm guessing it had to be late game. I thought
Yeah,
Morbus might have had it, but as soon as I checked Watch Station, or sorry, Sand Canyon, I'm like, well, Morbus is something. And I'm like, watch, this is probably Dark Visor, and this is going to be really bad unless it's required for an SDK. And then, of course, it was, but that sank. Yeah, I couldn't find Spider Ball, so that sank, early sank really helped.
Actually,
Yeah.
come to think of it, power bombs were actually required twice over because the Cobalt translator was in main research.
Oh, I was wondering where Cobalt was.
Yeah, it was in main research, and yeah, I think that maybe the main power bombs could have been somewhere, say, Sank Energy Controller or something like that.
Yeah.
Because we saw quite a few locations and never found them.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the dot done, I'm like, oh, he must have found Spider super early because everything else was
Yeah,
pretty
it definitely
lenient.
lucked out because I was thinking, okay, I just got supers. I'm gonna go back. I could go back to Aegon. There's a bunch of checks, but luckily I didn't have to do that.
Spider Ball
weird-
Go mode is not something you see every day in Echoes.
I was gonna actually like loop. If I didn't find Spider, I was gonna loop around and do Spider Guardian anyways. But then I was like, you know what? Once I found
Spider, I think was
once I
logically
found
last.
it, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wall crawl to the key because
Yeah. I think Spider was logically like second to last. Oh, you know what? I bet it's Spider locked power bombs.
It could be that
Probably.
power
It could
bombs
be
were on
PV
Spider
Guardian or
Guardian
something.
himself.
I was like,
That too.
can we talk about the fact that I went to check hints with 6 Sky Temple keys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We know.
Bash had 5, so
Gash
he
had
wasn't much
5, so
behind you.
yeah, he
That was a free Sky Temple key
Yeah.
seed. I can't speak.
yeah. Your
That
IGT
was
is an hour and 17 minutes. Like, come on,
Yeah.
that was super fast.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that dot done. I was still happy with how I played. I just figured, oh, he must have found Spider somewhere crazy, like Sank or something. Because I was like, I was weighing on whether to go Sank from Aegon. I was originally going to go the Sank from Aegon, but then I remembered the Light Suit hint. I'm like, well, maybe Light Suit's blocking it.
Oh, you found
a gamble.
Was it an
Oh, I found a
Amber
hint for it. It was in Torvis somewhere.
Oh.
I think it's in Lower Torvis.
It's
Yeah.
it's in Gathering Hall.
Yeah, I saw it and
Oh,
shot
was
at
that
it.
his Dark Suit?
No, that was
No.
Light Suit. I skipped it.
Now, but you both got the dark suit on Jump Guardian, but he
Okay.
found where the suit was.
Yeah, how about all those energy tanks?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a big turnaround from yesterday, so
I would have expected a later suit, I guess, but from that
Yeah, I
holy
had a
tanks, but
feeling-
no.
I was expecting something. That's why I was like, well, I don't have power bombs, but maybe Spider's Treasure or something. So
Yeah,
it
gravity
did.
boost. Gravity boost turned out to not be required today.
yeah, that's true.
I mean, it speeds it up for sure.
Well, I would say maybe the one. No, because if you have gravity boost, then you can just I don't. Gravity boost wouldn't have been required because if Under Temple has power bombs, then you can just go. Well, actually, no. I bet Under Temple may have had it because if you're expected, well, because you wouldn't even need gravity boost then. Yeah, you're right. Gravity boost wouldn't have been required.
I don't. Yeah.
Assuming-
Who
I don't
knows
think-
where?
Yeah.
So DCR, there is one thing we want you to take us through a minute. Talk to us about how you handled labs, because we noticed after bioenergy production, you ended up going back around to fight Dark Samus
Okay.
1. So could you explain that for us?
I did that last race too, or yesterday. I think my reasoning is that doing the puzzle is going to take too long, and then I have to do the Morph Ball maze, and then I have to go past the save and sand processing when I don't have boost yet. So I figured if I just go straight to Dark Samus, I can cut out something, even though the backtrack does take a bit. I don't know. I figured it would be outweigh it. I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay. Yeah, that might be worth some experimentation over for sure. We thought you were going to go to Doomed Entry, which if you had, it actually would have gotten you Boost Ball, and it would have, the portal would have dropped you out right next to sand processing. So it's kind of crazy how that would have worked out.
I only made 2 routing errors. After I got boost, I warped to start, and then because I completely forgot about sand processing, and I was like, oh, oops.
My labs routing was weird too, but I felt like it made sense. I forced myself to go through the front entrance just to account for potential central mining station. Although Spider Ball wasn't there, so well, actually, I could have gone because of light beam.
Yeah, you
But-
only need space jump light beam today.
But just get those checks out of the way. Check command center, and then go dark. I did storage B early, and then went dark world to go check Doom entry and stuff, and then went out in main reactor.
Yeah, I did front labs because I already got vent area A, so
Oh, see, I didn't.
it wasn't worth it going back that way.
Or no, maybe I did. I forget.
I know you didn't take too long to get to vent area A after DCR, but it was sometime later.
Right. No, I once I found that emerald, or once I found light beam, I'm like, oh, that sucks. Like,
So definitely, Amber, that was a place.
That was a weird. Yeah, that was weird. When we thought for sure it was going to probably be.
before.
Yeah, we thought for sure it was going to be Cobalt in a Cursed Lake, but turns out it was Amber, and you needed it for a Sky Temple key. Which,
That's that Randovania linearity that you need.
yeah, and honestly, we thought that was going to be Spider Ball for a second, because up until we found Dark Visor, we literally we had no idea what we were running out of checks.
Yeah, I'm glad I made the right gamble at least with the Morbus, but
Oh yeah, I gambled that too.
I mean, it felt kind of obvious where it's like, hey, yeah, these are both hints. So, but it could have been power bombs that would have been bad. So,
I think, well, there's a few reasons why I jumped to Morbus. One, I was already there, and two,
Yeah.
I think since the keys were more spread out, I was like, this doesn't feel like bait. Like normally, if it's bait, it's like they're all
True.
together, like bunched up. But
yeah, I got baited hard by the Torvis key.
Meditation Vista, though, what?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. That was a random one.
Meditation Vista #1, and #2, the fact that Screw Attack was right next to it.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah, that was a weirdly, that was kind of a rude place for Screw Attack too, because you were expected to dip Plaza without Spider Ball.
And then naturally, when I get Screw Attack, I try to show off the new trick I found, which didn't work.
Yeah, I put it off hoping I'd find Spider Ball, but yeah, I was sank. It was in Watch Station Access. That's great.
I was thinking
So-
Vanilla Spider, but didn't happen.
So were we.
I mean, I was thinking potentially that too. I was like, oh wait, that could be possible.
Also, DCR, thank you for Screw Attacking into the tunnel in Dynamo Works.
Oh yeah. I had to do it. I mean, even though it wasn't needed in the end, but yeah.
Wait, for the item or
for the Torvis key in the tunnel, yes. For the
there was a
exposed item.
Torvis key there. Interesting.
Yeah, it was the last Torvis key.
We found two different. Okay, so we found two different Torvis keys. Interesting. Yeah, what was it? It was. Oh yeah, it was Annihilator Beam to get the Torvis key in Cache 2. I did the dash. to
That's
get there.
where it was.
See, I was thinking,
if this is Chica, I'm at a huge advantage. If it's not, then I am totally screwed.
yeah, I waited that. I was like, I could go to Torvis. Wait, no, I can go to Sanctuary and get a lot of checks, or I can go in Cache 2 for 1. I'm like,
I decided to play it safe, but that ended up being early sync too. Because you did the instant morph, right, to get into main gyro chamber.
Main gyro. No, I took the door.
How long when did you get Spider?
The end.
Oh, you
Spider
didn't get
was
the
his
end.
go
Okay,
mode.
okay.
It was the last thing he got. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. So I should have stuck to my original plan of going to Sank from Aegon. Oh well.
I guess
That light suit hint was like, well, maybe light suit's blocking it, but I mean, so much stuff was open. I should have just done Sank. Wouldn't have taken that long. I mean, that super spot was rude too.
Yeah, supers.
Yes.
Supers were technically supposed to be your go mode item, I think.
Potentially.
Because they were spider locked.
Yeah.
So,
Oh yeah, you're right.
So yeah, I think the game was expecting supers, or depending on where main power bombs were, Cobalt.
oh, I love this logic.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Couldn't-
Well,
and
GG's dude. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
just going back on the Incash 2 scan dash, congrats on nailing that first try.
That's to you, Bash.
In Cache 2, I didn't. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I first try for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because that is not an easy scan dash, and
I think it took me like 3 times. I mean, it's not. It can be tricky.
I thought you got it first try. We must have.
I
Maybe
think I
you
got it
didn't.
second
away.
try or third try.
You did it very swiftly. It was very well executed.
Yeah, just unfortunate that Torvis didn't pan out. I was like, this is really weird, and I'm gonna be uncertain until I find that until I find that hint. So
The reason I say I feel like I was lucky with where Spider was because I had more Sank to do.
it was a
With
gamble.
supers, I could have done Dark Aegon cleanup. I could have done more of Lower Torvis. Like, there's so many places that are open now, but luckily not.
I mean, that's a weird Spider spot too. I think, given that, what was I gonna say? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, it is weird finding it there because you would have to, like in Logic, you would have to
I think you had
get
to
Dark
have
Visor
Screw
and
Attack.
Seekers, and you'd need Screw Attack to get to the other side
Yeah, because
with Dark Visor and Seekers.
yeah, because we don't even have a clue where Echo Visor was.
Nope, no idea.
I mean, not that it was needed.
No, it wasn't. By the way, this has been egging on my mind for a while. Did you both get a good view of what was in Mining Plaza? We couldn't see too well.
It was
on
a
our
missile
ends.
expansion.
It was, okay. I thought it was like something slightly bigger than a missile, so
The seed was a nice change of pace compared to last seed, where like,
yeah.
Yeah, that shit was brutal.
the seed was better.
Admittedly, I was kind of nervous after seeing the Dark Visor logic because that was like, oh boy, I'm responsible for more garbage, aren't I? But
Oh, I actually enjoyed playing the seed. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a fun seed.
Minus that one part. I didn't really notice the Dark Visor backtrack other than, I don't know, I guess ease, but I don't know. I didn't really pay attention that much. I was just playing. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that the things I did didn't pan out, but overall, I'm pretty happy with how I played. Just some unfortunate routing mistakes that, in hindsight, were mistakes. It's just I wouldn't have known better
Well,
regarding
I'm glad you
Light Beam. So
feel like you did better this time. That's good.
yeah,
no mysterious Kralee deaths. Oh.
that was so weird.
Yeah.
I'm giving those things a wide berth from now on. I ain't going
Mhm.
near them.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
good luck in Grand Finals DCR.
Yep.
I'm glad to see you in top 2. Not gonna lie. So
It'll be a good match, I think.
yeah, it'll be good.
absolutely.
You guys have an idea of when you're going to schedule it?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe this week.
Actually, if DCR wins the first match, you'll get 2 Jagger versus DCR races
Ooh.
because of double elimination.
Right.
Oh.
I would stay tuned for that, chat.
Absolutely.
Yes, I would too.
Find it on the SpeedGaming schedule. Just keep an eye on it. Also, schedule at speedgaming.org/mp2.
So is Diggle gonna generate those?
Oh god.
Oh my
I
goodness.
hope not.
Maybe I'll coordinate with Digglerath.
Oh god.
Oh no, no, no.
Because now I can just TO. I'm not even in the tournament anymore. So
Both of you rolling seeds.
I'm free.
That's apocalyptic levels of craziness.
Yeah, I mean, we already saw what happened
Have
at the end
Dark-
of Swiss.
we gotta have Dark Zero himself roll them.
I don't know if
That's
that
not
would
a
be
bad
any
idea.
better. It might work.
Yeah,
Not
the
gonna-
weekly, well, he rolls the weeklies usually, and they're like 50-50.
Yeah. So the
Like-
finals have
like
to be a
mine are.
the finals have to be a multi-world race. We gotta have Team DCR versus Team
Team
Jagger
Jagger.
D.
That would be interesting. Pick your
So-
teammates well.
Well, thanks you guys for commentating. Follow Captain
Yeah,
and
of
Semper.
course.
They're crazy. They commentate like every game in existence and do such a good job.
Well,
Somehow have all this
I wouldn't-
knowledge.
I wouldn't know about every game in existence, but we do quite a bit together.
All the big randos though.
So I guess I kind of got what I wanted. Like I wanted to, or I was like, I want to go against Bash in the end, and it kind of happened. Not really.
Yeah, I was
but,
worried we weren't gonna match up.
but yeah, I'm proud of you for making it this far. You know,
I got to face
did
both
good.
you and Kirby. I'm pretty
got to
happy
the
with that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we also want to take a minute to shout out Op82, our tracker tonight, who has done a great job making sure everybody knows who has what, pressing all the buttons, because, yeah, calming and tracking simultaneously, difficult task, to say the least.
Yes,
Actually,
absolutely.
can I commentate real quick? DCR's losers run. He lost to Gollop early on in top 8, and then he had to go through Bellator, Kirby Masta, and Gollop again.
Yeah,
And those were the number 5, 2, and technically 8th seed, but Gollop got screwed. Well, Gollop's Swiss placement affected his seeding.
yeah, DCR, you've been fighting for your tournament life pretty much since the bracket started, so this has been quite a
And I was 3rd
roller
seed.
coaster ride.
Yeah, it's been fun though.
As you can say, DCR works well under pressure, huh?
I guess.
And this is without gravity boost.
Well, hey, GG's, dude. That was fun. Oh, sorry, Captain. I keep interrupting.
Oh no, we're just about wrapping up anyway. But yeah, again, GG's to GG's I should say to both of you. Congratulations to you DCR for coming up to the finals. And folks, there is still much more to come on the Prime 2 randomizer. So yeah, stay tuned. Semper, I think I'll leave you to close things out.
As we said, the races will be posted on the Discord. We will be looking forward to those very soon. I don't have much else to say. If you haven't already given these guys a follow, do so now. They are fantastic Echoes runners. They also play other Prime games as well. And I know DCR likes to gamble his games into Super Metroid and things like that. And BashPrime is obviously his name's Prime, so he's gonna be good at Prime. So follow them both. Follow Captain. Follow me. Follow Op. Follow SpeedGaming 1 through 6 because without them, we wouldn't be able to put these shows on for you. And tonight, I don't think there's much else going on right now. I see a couple Super Mario Brothers tournament and some Mega Man 2 stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and take a look at that. But other than that, I am Semper Firedog, signing off, and see you next mission.
See you next mission, folks.